Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back in I Am Future once more. So, we've done a couple of changes. Let me just quickly pick up some of these bits I'd left lying around. So yes, we've got some more garden beds in that we were working towards, and got some more of the old lunar tubers. Let's get them before the worms get them. Or the leeches, sorry. And I've managed to get I've put some more power poles in, and I've managed to get our charging grid online for the charging station. So now our little minion is running around and picking stuff up and going back and getting charged. So I just leave them to it. One of the things I was suggesting was potentially putting together something where I can... Ooh, can I get up that way? Is that a way I can get up there? No. Alright, that's a bugger. A minion can, I can't. Where I can put together somewhere just to go and harvest all my biomass in one place. So I've done that, put all these together using the old nano transporter. And I've got a couple of trees that I've moved over this way as well. I moved a little pot of whatever that's meant to be over that side just to get it out of the way. I moved the bushes that were around here, so when I get the steel saw I can clear up all of this lot. And yeah, so I did spend a load of money on getting some resources because I ran out of scrap metal and things like that, so I did go and spend some of my money on that. But what I thought we'd do today is I've got over 1,000 back, is we'll go and take a little look. I did do as well some other unlocks in the smart tower as well, which we'll get to in a moment. Let me quickly do that. And one of the things I was thinking of doing was there's 200 U coins to open up this area of the town, so I thought, why not? Let's go and do that. See what new things we've got here. Okay, so we've got summer storage, which looks like we get some scrap metal. That'd be quite nice. Oh, sheet metal, lovely. We'll take one of those. What we got over here? That's wood. Ooh, Ferris wheels. Got a box. Can I take that box? Yes, I can. Lovely. And there's carousel and a Japanese garden. Okay. But I'm guessing they're too far away for me. So let's go head our way back. So at least we've got an idea of some things we need to do. We need to try and get ourselves some bigger batteries. Do that. So we need a level 2 smart tower to get to some of those places. Well, that's good. At least we've got some more places to go around to. That'll get some sheet metal and some wood. Wood's not a problem. I've got so many trees that I'm literally just almost overflowing in trees. I've got 20 planks sitting in the storage over here, and I've actually just gone and put in a third storage on, oopsie, over here just to try and keep up with what we've got. And my little minion is just going around, and I'll just pick these up and drop them into the relevant storage area. And they're doing the same on this area of the roof as well. So let's go and have a look at what we've got around here now. I've put oh, that was it. I got that remember there was that nanoverse or nano thing in the smart tower to be able to link all of the storage together. Well, I've gone and unlocked that. So now I can go whee and just flick between all of my different storage areas. So if I drop, can I drop that with that? Oh no, you only get that, but I can drop some other things into there. Now, one thing I have noticed is that the bots are relatively dumb in what they're doing, in the sense that they will just pick anything up and drop it anywhere, like my leech tail. It's not gonna look around and try and find where the rest of those particular items are stored. But you know, it's good. They are at least picking everything up for me. So there we go. As you can see, our little minion is grabbing all the wood from down here and is loading them all up. So I've got 2 sets of wood and plank. Here you go. There we go. He's not the fastest critter, but literally I can just go and break stuff apart, leave stuff on the floor, and off he goes. He just goes and grabs stuff. So I can just ignore him. So I just need to go and get some more minions. So I can have them just run around and do all the hard work for me. I just need to make sure I've got enough storage, which probably unlikely. I'm going to need to chuck another bit of storage in there. So I'll chuck another plank storage. Is that plank storage? What? Chuck another plank storage there. And we'll go and chuck another metal storage on that side. Cool. So yeah, so while my bot's going around and doing that, I'm going to have to manually go and deal with everything, which is fine. And actually go and grab my other stuff. I've got another tree to migrate to my grove upstairs. Got another biomass to migrate upstairs. Oh, so much to do, so little time. Tidy some of these up. Thank you. Thank you. Just want to be able to run through this area without taking damage. Like so. There we go. And a bit more. You're gone. Really gone. Perfecto. Still, I'm going to make some more of that easily enough. So biomass, everything really that I can dismantle here has been dismantled. I'm just going to need to get this steel saw, so that'll be one of the next things to look at. Can I get my way up here now? If I can clear that out. Is this going to give me room around here, or am I still, because of that bloody thing, is going to be in my way? Because I want to be able to get round and up this way. I think it's not going to let me, because, yeah, got that in the way. Damn it. What are you? You're the eco-mate vending. There's another eco-mate down here, so we've got a few bits in there. We have the chemical resistant flask. I've seen that in one of the unlocks, so that's good. So Peabody's book, gentlemanly behaviour, another programming core, which I need 5 blueberry jam for, and that'll allow me to get another programming core for another minion, which would be great. And you are just dismantleable at this point in time. Which is nice. I really want to see what's behind here where it says don't open. I'm really intrigued to see what's tucked away behind that. But, yeah, it is what it is. And I also want to get the reinforced hammer to get that out of the way. And then this will really open up this area for me. Yeah. Grab that. More bright flowers all over the place, so... I found you can't, on those random bright flower and these things, I've actually found you can't move them. Because they grow in slightly random places around here, you can't actually pick them up and move them. Which is a bit of a suck, but, you know, it is what it is. They pop up often enough, and there are probably about 5 or 6 locations that pop some bright flower up every day and a bit. So, not going to complain too much about that at this point in time. And, you know, I've got plenty of food, so it's not bothering me. Oh, yes, I was going to go to the smart tower, wasn't I? Find out what those locked boxes have got in them. That was another one of the bits I've done, the decoding module. Bought that module, and that should allow me to come and decode these boxes. Module upgrades. Got minion, alternative fuel. I'd like that, but I don't have the foam panels yet. That one I'm possibly able to do. Drone, bigger battery. That's what I really want. Allow you to explore various regions of Cosmopolis for longer. And the second cargo platform sounds quite nice as well. Yeah, so I picked a couple of these up that I had needed to do, which was the saw sharpening, drill bearing. I got the minion builder, and also the storage meta network. What I've already done. So, and I've also got the decoder. So let's go and decode and find out what actually are in these boxes. Ah, activewear. Great. Thank you. Are these just cosmetic-y stuff? Sneakers. Okay, so they are. So they're just cosmetic stuff. Okay, so that'd be for what you use with a briefcase. Oh well. Drone bigger battery. I need some batteries, and I need some wires. So one battery. I've got plenty of those. I need 4 wire. Go. We get a drone bigger battery, and that'll free us up another couple of places to go and look at on the old expeditions. I need to move those trees a bit. They are kind of blocking the entranceway there, but hopefully that won't be too much of a drama for too long. Okay, it's 10 to 10 at night. I'm not going to be able to get another expedition out today because I don't like going out and flying around drones at night time. And understandable. Right, I've got 100 in there, so they're both about 100 at this point in time. Let me go and drop in some plastic in there. Drop some further plastic in there. Light bulb can go in, you can go in there, you can go in there. Do me. Let me go and dump some other stuff back in my kitchen. Come on in my kitchen. Alright, sweet. So we've got plenty of biomass. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of that electrolytic flask as well. Or electrolytic solution, or flasks thereof. Right, good. It's amazing how it can turn what looks like a plastic bottle into a glass flask. Hey, I'm not going to complain if it's going to work. I'll get some more weed spray before the night. At least I've taken everything out of the garden beds now, so the leeches can't come over this way. So they're basically at the moment just an annoyance. I'm self-surviving on food. I can always go and do stuff with fishing. I'd like another box over here somewhere, in all honesty. Mind if I grab another small storage, pop you in front of that. Right, you need 2 wood, 2 sheet metal. Alright, not a big drama. Right, where are you lot coming from? Are you coming any out of here? Nope. No worms. No worms this way either. And here we go. Our mate's going to go in and go and charge. So there we go. He basically is doing his own hot tub thing, which is quite funny. What we've got tonight. So tonight looks like it's leech-free night at this point in time. That looks nice. I wonder if keeping these back to... Oh no, there goes another one. I wonder if keeping some of these infected weeds back stops the worms or the leeches from coming out. But hey, it's working at least. So I need a riveting hammer to deal with the main body of that damn thing, but hey, we can keep going until we find that. What else do I need to do tonight? Not much, really. Very little else I can really do at this point in time, other than just wait for my guy to keep picking all this crap up. I'm going to need some sheet metal. But yeah, at the moment it's just going to be just holding pattern for the night, really. Yeah, so these things are just dumping anything into the nearest available storage, which is both fine and annoying all at the same time. You're currently in just general collector mode, which is cool. Leave you to it, mate. How are we doing in here? 139, take those. Oops. Take those, thank you very much. Got a torch down here to do that I'm not rushing too much to do. It'll be another microchip, but right, so it's nearly 6 AM, so we should be good for light to come back in. Good. More of those tubers. What I brought back. Nothing other than stuff for my kitchen. 2 of them, so I've got 11 shrooms now. That'll be good. I can use a lot of that. That's pretty much full. Those can go in there, and you can go in there. You go there, you go there. So yeah, this storage metaverse thing is absolutely a game changer for when you actually got it all set up and you need stuff for a workstation or something. All good. What does that need to upgrade? Foam panels. Okay. Any other blueprints I can deal with this? Not until I upgrade. Okay, let's go and start doing some upgrading. So I need to upgrade this first, which needs one of these memory modules, and that's a bit I don't have at the moment. Come on out the way, you silly sausage. Okay, so pathing gets a bit funky with those guys. Right, let's now see what that drone bigger battery does for me. Okay, so got the junkyard over there. Still can't quite meet. Can't do that when it's closed. That one's okay. And the Japanese garden's closed. Alright, so that's only going to be open on a Sunday by looks things. So that's going to be scrap metal. We'll grab a sheet of that, then we'll come back and we'll get some more junk and flotsam. Why can't I take that today? Oh, the inventory. Oh, I didn't take the sheet metal out from the last time. Oh, bugger. That's a real bugger, isn't it? I forgot about that. Well. I keep silly mistakes like that in, you know, warts and all kind of show. I'm gonna muck up. There's no point trying to hide it. Alright, Stan. What you got for me, Stan? Not what I need. Alright, Stan, you're helpful as always. get that sheet metal out of the drone's cargo bay, and then we can dump it on the floor for our matey to go and pick up and move, because there's very few bits of sheet metal around. So I am kind of coveting what I can get at the minute. So if the foam panels need plastic, I think it was. Right, so where on there? Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Pick that up, dump that down there. Good, I need to move that biomass as well, and probably that tree. But I wouldn't mind if I can get this area, once I've cleared that and these fences. Got a pump section there. I'm guessing that's going to pump seawater up, and then the rest of this area I think is going to be used for a lot of trees. So I wouldn't mind having some trees up there to be able to do that. Concept of just putting them next to each other works pretty well. And you just come along and just quickly knock them down. Boom. So my minion's just a collector, he's not a builder, so he is just literally at this point in time running around, picking up crap and putting it in a box. And I can respect that grind. It ain't glamorous, but it is bloody necessary. You've got 8 water in there, so if I want, as and when I do bring these back online, what do you need? You need a plexiglass, didn't you? I saw a plexiglass downstairs. Up we go. Come back for those blueberries on the way past. Now I saw some plexiglass, I think over there somewhere. Part of what's tucked away around this side. Some plexiglass. Absolutely spiffing. Right, good. Pop that there. I think I'm just going to keep the 3 on that side. I think that'll do good enough that minions will be nearby enough to pick it up. Still be able to get done what we need to. What was it I was going to build that needed the flipping plexiglass? That was it. It was a sprinkler, wasn't it? Okay, so I need 4 of the metal rods. Or metal pipes, should I say. Metal pipes, there we go. How much have I got? Not enough scrap metal. Okay. Thankfully, in one of these boxes, I have got some more scrap metal. That's 5. I'm sure I have more than that. Obviously not. I've chewed through all my scrap metal again. See what I mean when I said this game just does eat you alive with some of the resources? That stings, but hey, you know what? It's fine. I can work with it. And I can do some more baked mushrooms. And some more blueberry jam. Done. There we go. That's going to need... How many was it? Was it 4 pipes and what? And a plexiglass. What did I brought the plexiglass over here for? What did I do with the plexiglass? Didn't I pop that in already? Sorry. Maybe going slightly senile. Oh yeah, so it's already there. Actually, the 4 pipes. 2 of 4, halfway there. Lovely. Okay, this definitely does fit under the old cozy description, because at the moment nothing's trying to kill me other than the weeds, and that's just Mother Nature. That's not anything more assiduous than that. But yeah, so looks like I've got a bit of grinding to find where the steel saw is. and the that impossible hammer thing that keeps going on about how his hammer's done X, Y, and Z. Right, okay, mate, good. Off we go. All right. Cool. That's done, that's done, that's done. So now I just need to go and find that old microchip. $67. Works out nicely, and that needs, what else did it need? Yeah, you've got to have all of these in your inventory at once. There we go. Alright, let me have a think how I'm going to play some of this. So I can keep going around and looking at what they've got on the exhibition hall, or the exhibition, you know, on the exhibition halls. Not exhibition hall as in large building, but HAUL as in haulage. Okay, Marisol wants to talk to me. I wonder what her problem is. Let's go deal with her. She does occasionally give a quest or two. This place brought me into a reverie. Promise not to laugh. For a second I felt like you were a special man from my past and not yourself. Will you indulge this lady's frivolous request? Part your hair like an aristocrat. Just for a minute. I want to be certain I'm mistaken. Can't say that styling my hair was on my to-do list today, but alright, I'll try and work this comb. Work it, baby. Which one's the aristocrat haircut? There we go. Let's go talk to her. I was not mistaken. Hello, Lucius. Remember how I said we'd meet again? No, you don't remember. Your face is the same, but the look in your eyes is different. Hold on a second. What did you say my name was? There must be some mistake, but I don't remember anything. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far... Oh, sorry, wrong thing. You were known as none other than the head of Unicorp, Mr. Lucius. You were my main squeeze once, and you called me Mary back then. Oh, the way you looked at me. The man who ruled the world looked at me like I was a goddess. Back then I loved you more than life itself. Tell me, darling, darling, do you still love me? No. I suppose I should say yes, I suppose. How nice, but a jukebox and a man with no memory is the worst duo of the year. Ha! See? I still remember how to crack jokes. It's the past. Give thanks for it and let it go. Alright, you heartless bitch. Still think you're pulling my leg, me, the most powerful man in all the Cosmopolis, so why am I stuck here? Who knows, maybe the universe has special plans for you, darling. Darling! Is it going to let me drill that? No, too far away. I get into... that one requires a reinforced hammer. Well, that's it, just ruined my day. Alright, well, there we go. He's nearly filled up all my wood storage. That'll be 30 planks of wood. Lovely, lovely. Considering it's like 2 a day to fill up the kitchen. Anyway. So I need this steel saw. I'm going to have to find out where the steel saw comes from. I imagine it's probably somewhere on the roof or in one of those eco-mates or something. Or I'll pick a random thing. 'Cause at the moment, that's pretty much hampering me going any further in the game. I find that flipping thing. It won't let me up there. Fine. Getting hungry as well. Quickly expand that out and have some of my copious amounts of food. boom, 99. That'll do. Dump some more biomass in there. God, this is a tedious part, keeping this thing. I'm going to definitely need the next one to be an engineer who can fill up things like the biogenerators. Yeah, as you can see, Matey moves at an absolutely blistering speed. Don't know if there's a way of upgrading him. Let me have a look. Upgrading it, I suppose. Not worth trying to anthropomorphisize an inanimate object. Well, it's animate, but not as you'd think. Okay, so that's 5. And that, because cybernetic hand firmware needs 5 wire. I need a box over here as well so I can access resources to that without having to run back and forth. And where's my trusty steed? After it was... Oh, I can't remember what the hell it was then. What was I trying to upgrade? One of the storage boxes. What do they got to upgrade? Ah, it's the metal pipes again. I've only got 5 scrap metal. That's not going to cut it. And I need that for the old weed spray. That requires 5. So I can make 1 more weed spray tonight. Well, I think we're making slow but sure progress, though. That's to me the important thing. You know, I'm not expecting for us to make it all happen immediately, but you know, it's nice to see that some of the stuff that we are working towards will be all tidied up. That's what we're going to need. At the moment, we've got a lot of stuff sitting on the floors, not put away, and every time we deal with the leeches, more bits of them are left behind. So it's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, this one at the moment, of I need to grind to get ahead, and I can't get ahead without grinding. It sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, as it's now getting towards past midnight in the game, I think we shall call the video there for now. I'll work on trying to find more of those items that are needed, the old memory modules, and then we can look to see where we go from there in the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It really does help the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. You take care now. Alright, bye bye.